Welcome back to Ready or Not. As you just saw, this next mission has, once again, humbled me. The road back gets longer with every iteration, but I can feel myself getting better and better at the game. I've removed the point system this time around so that now, we can both be blind. This mission is called Elephant. It's named as such due to it being the elephant in the room. When you start talking about tactical police shooters, the conversation will inevitably touch upon active shooter situations. Void Interactive boldly stuck with their decision to keep this mission within the base game, and they ended up losing their publisher because of it. The mission is a completely different tempo from the rest of the game. You don't get to go at your own pace. You don't get to execute affirmative control with your team. And more likely than not, you don't get to come out of the situation with everyone alive. Let's look at the mission brief. Looking at the suspects, we don't have anything particularly identified. We just have some unknowns that are wreaking havoc in the area. For civilians, we do have a few students here. It looks like Jacob Blair. Officer Jacob Blair works at Watt Community College as a security officer. He was one of the 2 officers to respond to the shooting as it began. He managed to engage one of the suspects committing the shooting within the lecture hall. He formerly worked for Tabanco as a security transport specialist, where he was responsible for sitting in the rear of the vehicle with a rifle. He had been engaged in multiple firefights within the city before deciding that it was in his best interest to resign. We also have, looks like he was uninjured within the building. Blair is likely to be somewhere within the first floor of the facility. Okay. And then Antonio Ibanez. Officer Antonio Ibanez is a security officer for the Watt Community Science campus. He worked with his partner, Jacob Blair, to stop the shooting before it escalated. He was mortally wounded in a gunfight against 2 of the shooters and tracked to safety. Ibanez is a former LSPD narcotics agent. He had worked on the force for 15 years, working multiple cases in close conjunction with the LSPD Criminal Investigation Division. After a case where he was slashed in his left arm by a suspect wielding a machete, Ibanez turned in his badge in order to offer a more sustainable lifestyle. Let's look at the media here. We'll go ahead and start listening in on these phone calls.
911, this call is being recorded. What is your emergency? What is your emergency?
I need help.
Can you tell me what's wrong?
I'm hiding. There's blood. So much blood.
Okay, I'm going to need you to stay calm. Do you know where you are?
No, they don't.
No, I mean, where are you?
Hiding in a cupboard. They came in and just started shooting.
Okay, that's good. Where's the cupboard?
In a classroom.
You're doing great. So you're at school. Which school?
What college? Please, come help me. I don't want to die.
I need you to stay calm. The police are on their way, okay? They are on their way. Stay where you are.
I don't want to. Please don't let me die.
Stay calm. Remain where you are. Is the shooter nearby?
I don't know. Don't make me look.
Ma'am, I'm not asking you to do anything of the sort. Stay where you are.
Oh, God.
Ma'am?
They're coming back.
Stay calm. I'm right here with you.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. No, please, no!
911, this call's being recorded. What is your emergency?
I've been shot.
Okay, can you tell me your location?
I'm at the Watt Community College. 3 guys just came into the science block and opened fire.
Where are they now?
I don't know. There are bodies everywhere. Please send help.
The LSPD are on the way, sir. I need you to stay calm. Can you tell me how badly you're hurt?
They shot me in the back. I tried to run. There's blood, and I can't... Oh, Christ, I can't move my legs.
It's all going to be okay. Stay calm. Don't worry. Help is coming.
Do you promise?
The LSPD are en route, sir. We have paramedics coming too. Just remain calm, and if you can in any way, find some cover.
I never told my mom I loved her. I always always tell her before I leave the house, but today, I didn't. Oh God, it hurts so bad.
Try to remain calm. What's your name?
George.
Okay, George. Just stay calm. Don't make any noise or draw attention to yourself.
Where are they?
Who? The shooters? Are they coming back?
The police, where are they?
The LSPD are on their way. I promise. But listen to me, George. You need to stay quiet.
Oh God, I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry. I love you.
George? George, can you hear me? George? 911, this call is being recorded. What's your emergency?
I need the police. You need to send the police right away.
Okay, ma'am. Can I take your location?
Yes, I'm at the SWAT Community College campus. There's someone shooting. I don't know what's going on, but they told me to call.
Who told you to call?
The officers who were here, the security, I mean, they heard the shots, told me to call, and ran to help.
Can I take your name?
I'm Sarah. Sarah Chambers.
All right, Sarah. Tell me what happened.
There's someone shooting at the school.
We've already got officers en route. Can you see the shooters?
No, it's not here. It's over in one of the buildings. I'm just working at the coffee kiosk. I don't know what's going on.
That's fine. It's good that you're safe. Do you know anything about how many shooters there are?
No, I'm sorry. I don't know anything. The security guys were here ordering a coffee like they do every morning, and when we all heard something, it sounded like firecrackers, but far away. The security guys dropped their drinks, told me to call 911, and ran off.
That's great, Sarah. You've done really well. As I said, the LSPD is en route. We don't know how many shooters there are, so gonna have to ask you to immediately find shelter.
I can hide here. There's no one around, but please, hurry.
All right, everybody, settle down and listen up. We've got active shooters in the SWAT Community College campus. From what we know right now, they are contained inside the science wing, but we all know that could change. We've had numerous reports coming in, and we know there are victims dead and alive. We don't have time to mess around on this one.
How many shooters are there?
We don't know exactly. The reports have been varied, but we do know there are at least 2, but probably more. 2 campus security officers are at the scene. We don't know where, but we've got their details, and one is former LSPD.
Do we have contact with them?
No. We got the info based on what one of the 911 callers provided, and we don't have time to waste. We need to lock down that wing and close ground on them ASAP. I want you all to be ready. We're working to see if we can find a possible location based on the calls we're getting and the rooms the callers are in, but we're moving fast. If we don't have it when we pull up, we're going in without it.
What are our entry points?
The science wing has 3 main entrances. I want to hit all 3 at once. We're not giving them a chance to get out once we arrive. We've got uniforms coming in too, locking down the campus and doing all the footwork. It should be obvious, but we're going in with lethal force, boys. These assholes are shooting kids. My kid went to this college, goddammit.
Right. So whenever it comes down to this mission, obviously it is this is the elephant in the room. This is the mission that has put this development team and a lot of people on edge about how this thing was going to come out. When there were mentions about, hey, we're going to see about developing this mission, we're going to create this mission. There was some relative backlash from the general community, especially given that, active shooter situations are fairly common. Unfortunately, too common whenever it comes down to a lot of American schools, which obviously this is where this is based at. So with that, let's go ahead and do a map assessment. Let's see what's going on here. Our actual spawn and location of this fight is going to be up here, and I'm going to immediately start conducting entry into this eastern side of the facility. We're going to go ahead and clear out the eastern wing, clear as many rooms as possible, and as much of a time hack as possible. Blue team is going to go ahead and post up on this bottom portion, while red team gets ready to conduct a C2 entry into the bottom floor here. The cool part about doing that is that red team is immediately going to automatically start clearing these upper locations as well. So whenever it comes down to the bottom floor, as well as the second floor, we'll start maneuvering through that. In the meantime, what I will do is I will also personally clear out these southern locations myself, while blue team is maneuvering through this space and posting up on this floor right here. Now, there's a problem with this. Effectively, after I have told blue team to start maneuvering up to these secondary spaces onto the second floor, they're kind of at a standstill unless I tell them what to do. And red team is also at a standstill unless I tell them what to do. So, unfortunately, the way that this mission is laid out and the way that this game plays, I'm not going to be able to get all the secondary mission objectives. And I'll explain to you that in a little bit here. After getting these rooms cleared out, we will then finish up our cleanse of the eastern wing and reconvene with red team on the front. In the meantime, red team will then conduct a close and clear of that section, while blue team does a close and clear of this section. Red team will then collapse back on me, and we will then continue maneuvering down this hallway so that we can start clearing out this library space up here. After that, we will then go back down these stairs onto the first floor. We will finish cleaning up these spaces here, as well as through here, these bathrooms, and then hopefully at that point, a mission complete. Unless, of course, we have to go in down to the bottom base portion here. So, like I said before with this mission, this is a very triggering mission for some individuals. So I would caution kind of watching this kind of gameplay going through. Ultimately, I mean, we got to put these guys down. So we're going to do what we can. I cannot die. I cannot die. I have to remind myself that every time, because I like to just run in and gun run everything. And frankly, you just can't do that on this game. So let's go ahead and see about knocking this thing out. What do you say? All right, boys. Let's do this thing.
This is Talk. Entry team. Status of the active shooter threat is currently unknown. Move in and secure the area quickly.
Element. Split and provide cover on this door. Move in and clear.
Confirm. Going in!
Opening on the left.
Don't do anything stupid.
Good here.
Blue team, move in and clear it.
Confirm.
Turn around slowly.
LSPD, hands up! I'm going!
Red team, post up and provide cover.
Acknowledged.
I might just do that right now.
Empty in the handcuff.
No contacts.
Don't worry. We're gonna get jacked.
Good to go.
All teams.
Element to Talk.
Civilian secure.
Talk to entry team. Great work, entry team. Keep it up.
Kick the door. Deploy flashbangs. Move in. Bang the room and clear.
Flashing.
Nothing. Busting down the door and flashing.
Do it now!
Opening on the left. Light stick out. I got nothing here.
Blue. Red. Move in. Clear the room.
Confirmed. Swap. Going in. Got an opening up ahead. Move, move, move!
Opening on the left.
Opening on the right.
Good
Opening
here.
on the left. Nothing. All zipped up.
Down on your goddamn knees now! Officers are
What's the
outside.
exit?
Go.
Get out of here.
Suspect down.
Good. Keep moving.
I won't say anything.
Making you safe. Lead the top. Contact down.
Move in and
Talk
clear.
to element. Copy that, entry team. Notifying
Head
more.
to the exit. Officers are waiting outside.
Moving!
How can somebody do this?
Gold.
I got nothing here.
Get the door and move in.
Getting into position.
Lead the talk. One civilian detained.
Talk to Element. Great work, entry team. Keep it up.
Striking is fast.
Move! Got an open.
Talk. Civilian is down on your knees.
Suspect is down but breathing.
Talk to entry team.
Leave the area. Officers are outside.
I got it.
Good to go.
Split the stack and provide cover.
Affirmative.
Move civilian down.
Red
There's
team.
shots you're hearing in the background.
Move to the
and them
exit.
actually actively shooting my
It's open.
civilians.
We're good to go.
Heard him coming up.
Go to the exit. Stay quiet and stay low. Blue team.
Reach kick.
Take it down. Bang the
Copy
room.
that. Knocking it down.
Head to the exit. Officers are waiting outside.
Opening on the right.
Red. Provide support on me.
Got your 6. Chem line out. Nothing here, sir. I got nothing here.
Blow the lock. Deploy flashbangs and clear.
Trying to maneuver blue.
Gold team.
Fuck. Right in the middle of class.
See it.
Talk. Got a suspect down here.
Open and
Talk
clear.
Good to
reporting.
go.
Roger that, entry team. Tag him and keep moving.
Locked. How do you want to do it?
Fucking break it down. That's how. I don't care how it needs to be
Get the
done.
lock.
Big.
Oh, God.
Moving in.
Put your hands up and get down slowly.
Doors unlocked. Nothing here, sir. Move, move, move!
I'll be in.
Opening on the right. Civilian is ready.
Red team. Element. Stay on me.
Right with you.
Crap. I'm separated from my team. I'm still trying to beat the time here.
All teams. Dynamic movement. Flash and clear.
Switch with me. Flash out.
Get down now.
I got it.
Red.
This is procedure.
Dynamic movement. Move and
Civilian is
clear.
cuffed and good to go.
Order to chaos has been
Need you to
brought.
slide over.
We have bombs. We need to get these things defused.
Move, move, move! Lead to talk. Shit. We got a civilian down.
Talk to entry team. Roger,
Cuffed
entry
and
team.
ready.
Notifying medical. This is Talk. Roger, entry team. EOD will move once the mission is completed. Proceed.
Ooh. Okay. No dead officers.
From my friends, we ran in different directions.
It's okay. Get you taken care of.
Talk to entry team. Area safe.
Hey.
Bomb threat.
Future Zulu here. So, I wanted to talk about this scenario and really what you should do in an active shooter scenario.
Any contacts.
We go by 3 basic rules. It's
Gold.
run, hide, fight. Run away from the scenario. Obviously, don't get stuck in there. You don't go into a gunfight with a knife, you know, like common practices. Hide if you must, if you just have no way of getting away from the area.
Entry team.
And then fight.
Civilian down.
Fight like your fucking life depends on it. Fight and just keep fighting until there is nothing left of your enemy. Get out of that situation. I mean, obviously, we're looking at a game here, and really I like this scenario within the game because it's something where you can kind of feel the pressure, get into the zone, and then come back out of it. And there's no loss, there's no issues, and it's a great way of being able to approach the subject matter. But it is a game, and I think when it comes down to this mission, obviously it's a very quick mission, and that's just by the demands of the mission itself. There's no time to respond to this scenario. There's no time for you to plan everything out. It's not like you have all the time in the world to go through every threshold and come around every corner in whatever way you want. And that's true to real life too. So I like the challenge that this mission provides in that. So with that, the future missions probably will be longer. So don't be surprised if you start seeing more missions that are like 45 minutes, maybe going a little bit longer. Hopefully not too bad, but I mean, it's just the nature of the extensiveness of this game as it moves forward. So look forward to longer missions, but let me know what you think. Are you okay with the longer missions? Are you okay with hanging out and watching how I break down some of these different scenarios? I mean, what would you do in this scenario? How would you approach it? How do you approach the situation? I know within the Ready or Not community, this mission specifically is probably one of the toughest ones, given how extensive and how time compressed it is. But what would you do? All right. Well, anyways, thanks for sticking around. We'll get back into the mission. I'm almost done cleaning up here. And yeah, I'll see you next time.
Red. Copy, entry team. Notifying trailers.
Talk. Civilian is secured.
So he's making those call outs. He's saying that the people I told to run away are being secured by the headquarters.
Gold team. Search and secure.
Restraining.
Good to go.
Talk to entry team. Excellent work, entry team. Report to center for debrief.
Whoa. Every time, man. Rescuing the civilians just does not. With an AI team, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. I'm okay with getting out of there with an E. Last time I did this, I tried racing that clock, and I didn't make it. And of course, everybody's going to be stressed after that mission. I would be stressed after that mission. I'll be stressed in any of these situations, but let's be honest. An active shooter situation in which you are racing against the clock and you have to be able to answer to every single shot that is being fired, whether or not it's going into somebody, going into whatever is beyond that person, maybe into a civilian or something of that nature. I mean, I can understand why an officer would be stressed in this situation. Time is of the essence. You don't have the time. You don't have the mental bandwidth. And God knows, in this game, you don't have the amount of personnel to be able to utilize. If I had a 15-man team to be able to, operate through this entire building, I'd be able to get that no problem. Well, some problems, I'm sure, but it'll be a much better battlefield than whatever it is that I'm facing off with just 5 guys. All right, let's get back to work.